Okay, I woke up a little late. I got to bed at 2. Bob's been up editing and stuff, working in here. This is the guest bedroom. So this is the last day you're here. Well, you're about to leave in a few hours. So
Yeah, unfortunately.
yeah. I was gonna say he left. He left his wing bowl ring up on the shelf. I think that I said to leave something, like to bring something
I was
and leave it.
Think about that. That would be a good conversation.
Yeah, that would be. So I was going to ask that later, like what he's going to leave. But through this whole experience, I mean, it's been different. So what?
It was different than I expected, for sure.
Yeah. Last night I came in and I was thinking, because I was outside. I came in. I was like, we got water check, we got internet check. So it's like, the mail might come today. It's been 4 or 5 days. No mail even ran.
That's crazy. So since I've been here, your trash wasn't picked up, your recycling wasn't picked up, no mail for days. At least I can see road outside the house now.
And leaves.
There's some spots you can see the road, which is crazy because yesterday was in the mid-50s for most of the day.
Yeah.
Well, not most of the day, but many hours.
It's like it was raining outside because of all the melted snow.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
You look taller than you. What's going on here?
I'm
you're slouched down. Okay.
I can't sit up straight with all the food I've eaten since I've been here.
Yeah, he did do 2 challenges yesterday.
Honestly, I am ready to not eat for days. I'm looking forward to not eating. I know that's not going to be possible. I'll probably do some protein drinks tomorrow for sure, but so I will have calories, but I am tired of eating. Not because I love food, but it just adds up. I don't know how Randy Santel does these things where he does these huge trips where he does 10, 15 challenges.
I used to do 3-week trips, and when I used to drink alcohol, like for maybe 2 months, I would drink every single day, and then I would have to take quit forever, but I would take 1 day off because I need 1 to 2 days just to like regroup.
Right.
On the middle part of the last week, I would feel like I was drunk, like I was like just malnutrition or something. I couldn't be. I got too much nutrition, but it's like levels, and it's I just felt like that. I felt like I just want to go home. Like I'm over. I'm over for a while. I need to go. So,
well, last night Brandon and Tasha and I watched a movie, which was enjoyable.
Bloodshot. I gave it a 10. I was like, hey, I'm giving this a 10. I bet you you're going to give this a 10. I'm like, hey, what do you think? It's not a Grammy winning.
It's not. There's no 10 to me, but it was an interesting premise, so it kept you interested, and it was something to do, and I enjoyed sitting there watching with them. But I'm pretty sure they wanted to watch another movie, and I was like, I'm out. I'm not even pretending to be interested in another movie. I'm going to bed.
I don't think we did. I think I watched This Old House and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. I just went to bed. I was done, tapped out.
Yeah.
I feel a lot better today, but ending on 2, not big challenges, but they were decent size. They definitely weren't tiny, but that kind of got me. To be honest with you, I think it was the milkshake.
Really?
Like having that much milk in me kind of bothers me. I'm much better off than you are.
That was a small one. They changed the size of the milkshake.
Yeah, so when you see my videos, there's 2 things there. Like, 2 things that are highly questionable. Like, I didn't like how I finished the burrito.
Yeah.
After looking back,
as soon as he stopped,
I honestly thought he waved me like that was it, like congratulations. So I looked over and said, "Am I done?" Like, and when he said yes, I was like, "Okay." Well, then I looked back down. He stopped and showed me the time, and then I looked back down. I was like, I really had an extra swipe of rice.
Well, the referee is the owner of the place. I always tell people it's not like just. I mean, they could have let something else slide when I did it, but I just made sure it was cleaner. But you're in the zone trying to do it within 5 minutes. Then you got this big Memphis wing superstar that you're trying to beat. So you're like in the zone. And then it's like, you're not really, you're there, but you're not all there kind of thing. Like your brain's like, hey, I'm just trying to beat that time. And then you get done, and like you said, you see some movement in the side, and the guys have the timer. He has official timer.
Right.
So then once you're done, you're like, oh, wow, I could have done this a little different. Or this.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's.
I felt bad.
It's not going to take you 13
but that
seconds.
doesn't matter. When people say that, like, oh, well, wouldn't it take me that long? Well, why don't you just do it then, and then we'll see how long.
Leave no doubt. I heard.
Leave no doubt. You just boom. you do it. So, but the clock was stopped, and then there was going to be a question like, okay, then I started to eat. Then what's the time? And then you have a small thing which didn't really care so much. You don't want to disrespect the restaurant when they just said you were done, and then you're starting to panic and try to clean up. That was the first one. So the second one...
Well, at least you didn't leave a whole shrimp on your plate. Like the people that had a whole taco with one bite and then a big shrimp. He goes, look at that. He saw the shrimp all the way over there. It wasn't too shrimpy. Like, it was big.
Yeah, it was big. The shrimp in there were actually good-sized shrimp. Yeah. So then I'll explain the next place. Through no fault of my own, they changed the milkshake size. So they don't even have that cup there for me to say, can I just have that cup so I could really do the old challenge? So it's technically a new challenge, so I have a smaller cup. Yeah. But I don't think that's as big of a deal because I didn't have as bad of time with the milkshake as possible.
It's only like that much, I think.
Well, I think the bigger deal is the table. Honestly, it's not even close. Yeah. I think it's so much easier to use a table. I was having problems. Brandon was having problems with
one bites in the car, like sitting down, like in the car without, you're awkward.
The car is awkward, and then having that food there, having a table eaten off of, versus turning sideways down, trying to eat. It was the wind so much easier.
I was joking the whole time, like, hey, add 10 seconds to such because the milkshake. Then I told her, I said, hey, I even brought this guy, I didn't have a table. I even brought this guy a table. And she didn't oh, yeah, you didn't have a table. He goes, that's a good job. Thanks for bringing the table for him. So, and Randy had a table. Randy brought a table. So
I have no doubt.
I'm the record holder without a table and a Big Dipper.
And he has 2 records, but I have no doubt that... Brandon had already filmed
You still beat me like 40... I can't even tell you how many seconds. You got to...
Well... I had the record now, but the thing is, Brandon doesn't realize this yet, is I just gave him 2 more videos. Because he's going to go back to both these places and break my temporary record.
No.
Yes, you will.
No, I'm the one, I feel like I need a table and a smaller shake. The other one I'm not worried about.
You don't think I know you can get that. I only beat you by a little bit.
But I don't go after people's records.
No, but it gives you enough. I'm not saying you're chasing my record, or you're saying, I can't let an out-of-towner do it. No. I'm giving you another video, because now you can go back and film it, and when you put out another video, they won't say, oh, you already filmed that twice. They'll say, oh, well, this is a record.
Maybe when you come back, we could do a wing champ burrito off.
Oh.
I don't like, people's like, oh, they beat your record, you need to go back. I'm like, I'm not going to go back. I agree. The only reason why I want to go back on the one, because my brain's like, it has something in there, like, maybe I can do it faster with the smaller shake and a table. The table was, because I'm like this.
I think the table is so much easier. That's probably at least 20 seconds. Yeah. I'm not even kidding. Minimum 20 seconds.
That's the only thing. I mean, the
milkshake, I think, would have taken me only, honestly, 5-10 seconds more, in my opinion. But it's hard to say. With milkshakes, I was lucky. It was a colder day. It was in the 50s. But the milkshake was a lot more melted than I expected. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a pretty solid.
I saw the top layer, a little melted over there.
Yeah,
Did he put it up to his stomach and put
I was thinking, I asked for warm water. I was thinking I could pour the warm water on top of the milkshake, but you never want to do that unless you're going to lose. And in that situation, you had unlimited time. Yeah. So there was no losing on that. I was going to win at some point. But I think Brandon, with the table, with a nice warm day.
So I'm going to go 120.
He's
120.
You're going to get it. I have no doubt you're going to get both of those. You can beat both of those.
But I'm going to do the gallon. They got a gallon challenge that I'm going to wait. Randy did 100 degrees or 95 degrees. So I'm going to kind of do some research to see what kind of temperature it was that day, just to make sure it's not hotter. Well, so because I know Randy, you get a fan and Randy, you can't tell them nothing. Like, oh, it was 2 degrees warmer. Right. So I want to at least get it kind of close. Yeah, but I'm going to do that then. But that's the only challenge. I'm not going to, people's like, oh, you have to go back and do this. I'm not going back to do that.
No, you don't have to, but it's right down the street from your house. Yeah. So that's a nice video for me.
I don't care. It doesn't matter. If you come back, maybe we can do, and I'd like to do an event maybe. Hey, get the press here. They saw how fast you did, how fast I did it.
Now, we could do that?
Yeah, it's get some people. I don't care about that one. I'm not going to worry about it.
That would be fun. We each have our own bench. That was a really unique challenge. They have no tables, which is crazy, but it's a carryout place.
Well, not there. I was talking about the burrito one.
Oh, the burrito one. We can do that one too.
We can get
that would be because we're so close. That would be exciting.
That'd be a good one. Thing. But let me get my coffee cup. Did you want to read this or just leave it like?
I'll read it. I can read it after I explain.
Okay. Oh wow. If you gotta explain something before you read it, something's bad.
Well, no, it's going to be a better explanation.
Because I could read it in your maybe. I don't know how to do that. Like edit it. Like, hey, let me read this real quick, and then you read it. Like I'm doing your voice. You know how like somebody reads it and they got their voice in their head in the movies.
I could read it. I'll read it out loud for the microphone, and then you can do that. Like, okay. Read it out loud. Well, you'll have the audio.
Okay. Well, let me see the book. I'll read it right now, in your voice.
Well, I don't want to read it. Let me explain it first to the camera.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Then you won't know what's going on really, because you're going to hear his voice in my head and not know.
This is going to be some information that is really not out there. I don't know that I've really told anyone this whole story, but I was with Major League Eating, and I was going through a string of very successful contests where, I won, I'm not even sure, 3 or 4 in a row, and I was trying to get some publicity going for me and pick up some more media engagement. I didn't have a YouTube channel or anything like that, but I was actually winning these contests where I was beating the top people in Major League Eating, and at the time I had relatively recently changed my name to Notorious B.O.B. I wanted to have that name right from the start, but I had no eating experience professionally, so I chickened out, and someone gave me the name Humble Bob, so I just used the name Humble Bob because you don't have to do anything. But all along I wanted to be Notorious B.O.B, so I switched it over to Notorious B.O.B, and this is right after that. I won a salmon chowder eating contest as the end of the string of victories, and I was getting interviewed by my local newspaper after I contacted the newspaper. So I contacted them. Then they called me back because they were interested. And in my email to them, I said that, well, I'm going by Notorious B.O.B. now, but a lot of people in the media are calling me Victorious B.O.B.
And, like a Viking type thing.
Right, okay. But nobody was calling me that. I totally made it up. It was never in any media anywhere. But my local reporter bought it. And then I said something that was actually factual. I said, I just set all kinds of records at the salmon chowder contest. But nobody realized I had set the records aside from myself. I had set the record for the most food ever eaten in an eating contest, in any eating contest that was sanctioned. There's referees there, everything was weighed out. I had eaten, I think it was 312 fluid ounces, or 23.4 pounds of salmon chowder in 6 minutes. Now it's a fluke because it's very liquidy, so you didn't have to drink while you're eating it. But it was a fact that happened. But if Major League Eating didn't acknowledge I did it, it wouldn't count for anything. I mean, they put my number up there, but they didn't acknowledge the fact that it was the most ever eaten by weight or volume. So that's why I contacted my local newspaper. He bought into it. He liked this whole Victorious B.O.B. nickname. He calls up Major League Eating. Major League Eating now has a reporter interested in doing coverage, and they didn't have to reach the reporter's calling them.
Oh, okay.
So they bought into it. They verified that, yes, I actually did this, and that, yes, it's actually the most amount ever eaten by weight or volume. So I still have that record in a 6-minute contest. I've eaten more in 4 hours. In a contest, people have eaten more weight, but it was a 10-minute contest, not a 6-minute contest. So this is a very unique record that I have. Now that's the backstory to all this. So a major card company called Panini, they make sports cards. And what they do a lot of times is these sports card companies like Topps, Panini, they'll buy like Babe Ruth's bat that he actually used in a game. And they'll take that bat and chop it into tiny, tiny pieces. And then they'll insert it into a card. So you get a Babe Ruth card with an actual piece of game-used memorabilia, so a piece of that bat, a piece of wood inside the card. And that's a really coveted card to get because now you have a piece of Babe Ruth's bat. So they approached me. They wanted me to come and do a signing and do an appearance for them. And they said, hey, can we have a piece of your game-used memorabilia? We want to put it inside these rare sports cards. And we're going to give it to our best customers. So I did an appearance. Gordie Howe was there. Mark Riggins, Wes Unseld, Yvonne Rodriguez. There was a bunch of us hired to do this event for Panini's best customers. So what I did was I actually gave them the shirt that I was wearing when I set this record. So when I ate the salmon chowder, I was wearing a shirt. They took my shirt, they cut it up, they put tape on the back that said, B.O.B, which identified, so they knew for a fact that it was my shirt that I gave them. They cut it up and put it into cards. And then what they did is they gave me back pieces of my shirt that I wore. So I was trying to think of a unique gift that nobody else on earth has. So this is the largest piece of shirt that is not owned by myself. Anywhere in the world, this is the largest actual piece of shirt that I wore when I set the world record that still stands. So I know it's black. That's the black part. I put the B.O.B sticker, which had nothing to do with the shirt at the time. On the back, I put an extra piece.
Okay.
That's just like a scrap piece right there that has the B.O.B on the sticker. So this actually came back from Panini, and this is the actual shirt I was wearing when I set the record for...
Thank you very much. I was thinking just something like, it was not that detailed, but this is, and when they see this,
it's hard to see because
I'm
it looks
definitely
like
gonna have
just
to tell
black.
them. It's like, hey, they're going to subscribe at least. But I'm like, hey, I have to tell you about this. I'm probably not going to get the story exactly straight, so I'm going to have to refer them to vlog 270, something like that. So I'm going to have to put C vlog 270.
You don't do that. It's the shirt. So that's the backstory. Then Brandon's going to read he has a book here in his guest house. I was very fortunate and honored to be the first guest in this guest room.
Oh, I almost broke it. Oh my God, I can't do that. Oh, Jesus. God.
So
before he reads that though, I have to tell him, I have to verify this. This is yours, right? Did you sign this?
I actually signed that.
Because if I ever go broke and I need some money and I want to sell, he actually gave me this. This is the piece of his deck. It rotted out. I can't take it out now. It rotted out. So he hid this in my car. He goes, hey, Did you find that? Yeah, like, find what? I didn't find it. And he had signed this and put it in the car, but he forgot the U on Notorious. And
because without Brandon, I'm not complete. So I left the U out.
Without you?
Without you.
Okay. Okay. Well, I could try to tell that story, and that's why it made me. But I didn't notice that. I was just so shocked that I had a piece of this. So I put this in the frame. I drilled a little hole in here. Bam. Yeah, it lights up. So, and this is my wing bow, well, my fake wing bow ring. So he has a wing bow ring. So I put it there with the wing bow. And that's actually the picture of you.
That's from Wingbow, yeah.
Wingbow. So that's the picture of you in Wingbow. So I put the wing right there. Tasha was in here, because I had it on here. I was going to keep it in here. So you're like, hey, how'd you notice it? And I was going to have the light on. Like, how'd you even notice that? But she goes, did you sign this? Like, no. She goes, well, there's no U. Is there a U in Notorious? Like, there's not one in here. Like, oh, no. If I try to sell this, people will not believe it. So I have to refer them back to 270.
I was thinking of you, and I must have forgot the U.
Okay. Well, I'm going to read this book right now.
So that backstory explains what's in the letter that I left, because they have a guest book here that you sign. So Brandon's going to read what the note I left.
Okay. I don't need no reading glasses. It returns to me. All right.
Tasha and Brandon, it was an honor to be your first house guest in your beautiful new home. I know you will make many great memories here, and thank you for helping me make some good ones as well. I can't even remember already. Sorry. Not only did I thoroughly enjoy myself, I also learned some new plumbing skills, and that I can be free to go through life without ever having to eat squid from a can again. I'm looking forward to seeing all of your ideas on how to utilize this property come to fruition. As requested, I'm leaving you with something unique. This is the piece of the shirt I was wearing when I set the world record for the most food ever eaten by weight and or volume, 23.4 pounds, 312 ounces in 6 minutes, with this, using a standard soup spoon. That shirt was donated to the Panini card company, and they cut it up and placed it into game-used sports cards. I was given the remaining pieces. This is the largest piece left from that historic moment that is in a private memorabilia collection. I hope that
I gotta laugh too because you're laughing.
I hope that every day that you look at it, that it brings you the tears of joy and pride in your country that it has brought me. My pride in the USA, second only to the pride I have in being called your friend. Bob Shout, Notorious B.O.B.
Okay, that's the end of it. And I know it sounded just like him, but I thank you very much, Bob. I was expecting something like, because you put more thought into stuff than I could put more thought into stuff, but people do not know where the heck I'm coming from until I explain it afterwards instead of before,
Well,
so.
Nobody knows the story about. In my mind, I tricked MLE into acknowledging this. MLE is very much, a very successful business. They have cornered the market on competitive eating. They kind of started competitive eating as a sport, but they're a little slow when the idea is not coming from them.
From them, yeah.
And which is fine. If you have your own business, like you're successful. Like what? And not everybody's open to just all these ideas because people approach you all the time and they tell me how to eat quicker.
A lot of people do that. If it's not their idea, it's not a good idea.
Right, but then people come to you and go, well, you shouldn't drink when you do this, or you shouldn't use syrup when you eat pancakes, because you're not going to
finish.
I
heard about that.
So people tell you all the time. They tell us, and I know they tell them, like, you need to do this. So obviously they're hesitant, like I'm hesitant when people tell me stuff that doesn't seem right in the surface. But when it kind of seems like an outside idea, then they're running with it, because like, oh yeah, this is in fact the record. We didn't think of it in that angle, so we're going to acknowledge it because it's going to get out in the media that a new record was set, and it's going to help the sponsor, the Slam and Salmon sponsor. It's going to help competitive eating, and it might be broken the next week. It just happens to never have been broken because first
you had a table though too, right?
Had a table, but I only had a soup spoon, even though I was allowed to use any spoon.
I'm glad I got my spoons back. This is this big thing with me and spoons. I bring my own spoons like a golfer brings his own golf club. And when I went to the first place, the lady was like, "Oh well, get another spoon." But I don't think she knew that it was my spoon from home.
I said I need to get a serving spoon from the store, the restaurant, for the burrito, because you couldn't pick up the burrito. It wasn't that kind of burrito. So Brandon's like, I have my own spoon. And I said, make sure I get it back. I'm like, oh, no problem. So I ate it, and as soon as I was done eating, the waitress is like lickety split. She's like, oh, you take that.
She has a record at taking challenge plates.
It was like, usually you like to hold up the empty plate, smile, and get that picture before and after.
Yeah.
And she's like, I instinctively said, oh, sure, take the plate. I didn't even think about
where
it.
to go.
Because I thought, it's kind of just like eating in a regular restaurant.
I didn't see her take it.
But the spoon, Brandon's spoon, was on that plate. And I've lost these spoons, and we just got a brand new set that, like, the next day I filmed, and I lost a spoon. So my wife still doesn't know about that. Don't let her watch this vlog.
Okay, she might not.
But anyway, when the waitress came back and Brandon said, I lost my spoon, the waitress in her mind is thinking it's the restaurant spoon.
It's in a bucket in the back.
Like, no big deal. I'll get you another spoon. You don't have to get your same spoon back. But Brandon's coming from, no, it's my spoon. Like, I brought this spoon.
And then I said, I brought it from home. After I said, it's my spoon. She's like, this guy really liked that spoon.
He's like,
We got another one.
Yeah, we have
what did it look
other
like? We like a spoon. It's big.
Well, and then it's like, what does it look like? It's like just like every other large spoon.
Like, no, this is satin, like finish. You don't have one of these.
Right. It was a different finish.
I need to engrave it. I need to get an engraved spoon.
Like, well, but can I tell you what I do?
What? You don't use somebody else's?
I'm tired of losing spoons, and this sounds trivial, but
put a chain on it.
I've lost serving spoons in contests because I won the contest, and then boom, can you take a picture for the paper? Turn around, my stuff's gone.
Somebody stole your spoon for a memorabilia.
Well, no, they just clear it out. Yeah, they clear it out. So if you ever see my videos, I have duct tape around the handle of the spoon, and then I write B.O.B.
Last dot's important.
I only say that because Brandon's here. But I write my name on the spoon, and then people don't bring their own utensils.
I should put a big freaking flower on it, like the banks.
Yeah.
Yeah, a big freaking flower. There's a big flower man.
Well, but that's what I do and then I also, if I bring a Sharpie to sign something, I write my name in the Sharpie.
How do you do that? It doesn't even bend over.
You got to be quick. You got to turn real quick.
So I'm thinking of different ideas you're going to see in the future of like the little chains on a spoon on my like a wallet chain, but have it clipped to me. You know, I don't know. I'm gonna figure something like GPS.
It'll be too heavy to have a big piece of wood like the gas station.
Yeah.
You can hardly keep the bathroom.
Yeah.
A big chained to a piece of wood.
I'll be an excuse though. I got a code to beat his record, but this I had to check my spoon in. Okay. Well.
This is a long.
But I did lose my gold spoon. I told them at the ice cream. I had a gold spoon from Walmart, gold plated. And I left it, and they called me like an hour down the road, like, "Hey, Brandon, you left your spoon," because they don't have any gold spoons, so they know it's not theirs, and they think they saw me with it because they was videotaping for Facebook. But I said, you know what? I hope they do it. It's a 10-pound ice cream. In Knoxville, it's also yummy. I think Stephanie Wu is the only one to beat it, and Randy Santel it reversed twice, like 2 different times. Went to try to do it.
Really?
Yeah, it's not easy. Well, I left the spoon. I said, well, you know what? Just put it by my picture or plaque. Like put the spoon there, like golden spoon. That was perfect. Like it was meant to be. So I wasn't too mad if they hung it up there. I might call the store and ask, hey, can you take a picture of that spoon? Yeah. Yeah, I might put it in this video if I do.
Nice.
So. Okay, well, yes, this is a long vlog, but he's about to leave today, and there's not going to be much video, just me going to the airport. So I'm not sure if Tasha comes with me. Maybe she can drop me off at the airport, and I can spend some time at the airport until you get on the plane, because her mom lives right there, so she needs to do stuff anyway. Okay. So I could be a bodyguard. You know, you're going to be over here, and I could tell everybody who this is. That then they might want to need a bodyguard because they wouldn't know.
True.
Yeah, you don't know. He's been around a lot of people. He's been around the dad, Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil, not the dad. Uncle Phil,
Uncle
Fresh
Phil
Bel Air.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah.
Ate right next to him in Wendy's.
Man,
he did not recognize me though.
No.
I wasn't.
Well, he was eating.
I wasn't eating.
Did you clam chowder? Was it before the clam?
It was before my professional career.
Oh, okay. 14.
When you're old, you can you have a lot of life experiences.
Okay. He started at 14. Is that correct?
I'm sure I started younger.
Really?
Positive.
When you was born?
No, I'm positive. Probably, if I would be serious, maybe when I was 10 years old. I remember doing an ice cream challenge, and I only remember that because my grandparents talked it up so much, and it wasn't even that big. I think it was 2 ice cube trays, because back then they used to have ice cube trays, and then they filled it with like 24, like each ice cube like had a scoop of ice cream in it. It wasn't like the big size scoop. It was like 24, all their ice creams or something like that. And if you ate the whole thing, I don't know if there was a time then, you got it for free. And I didn't even pay because my parents were paying anyway, but I wasn't going to let it happen. So that's the first challenge I remember doing.
An ice cream challenge. Ice cream cube challenge.
Yeah, it was bigger than an ice cube, but, you know, they are kind of like stacked up on there. It wasn't
Yeah.
like in each tray. No, who knows where it was? Probably near Doylestown, PA. But so I remember that, and that I would do them whenever I saw them.
My first
only
challenge
just
was
get it free.
38. I was 38.
38.
Yeah, that I know of. 38. Yeah.
Okay.
And the contest was actually, I got numbered one as contest, but the first one was Pointer's Pizza, and that was Randy's first challenge, Pointer's Pizza.
Okay.
I didn't know that for a long time. He said, "Hey, that's my first challenge," but I wanted 16 would have been my first challenge. If it was my first fail, I might not have ever done any kind of challenge
There you
when I
go.
got older. My dad wouldn't let me do the Big Texan. He wouldn't let me do it. He goes, "Hey," I said, "Dad." And at that time, they didn't have the website. They just had the pictures on the wall. And I looked, this guy was 15. I said, "Dad, this guy's 15. I think I could do it." He goes, "No," because he didn't want to pay for it.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
No, and he didn't want to pay for it. I'm like, I think the whole table might have got free food. I'm not sure how they did, on the movie, I think, wasn't the whole table or just him?
I don't even remember seeing a movie about it. I just
Oh, you didn't know? That's how, it's the biggest, it's called Great Outdoors. They go, "You got to eat the fat too."
No, the Great Outdoors is in the Big Texan.
It's not?
No, that's a different.
Is that the
section.
one that says about the fat too?
Yeah, that's a steak challenge. That's the old 96er or something.
Oh, so it's not, I got had that wrong
That's
too my
actually
whole
a
life.
bigger steaks challenge.
Okay, so the 96.
I think it's 72 in Amarillo and 96,
Okay.
of course, the old 96er.
Well, that's how I always thought that how everybody knew that one. But that was like one
Now
of the
that's going back to I want to say 63. I was just on their website.
Okay.
And they have a list of everyone that completed it, and it's up to about 9,950.
Wow.
Approximately. And they have it broken down by
Male and female?
almost decades.
Okay.
No, like the list. There's like 4 or 5 lists, and the new list is this year on. So this year there's only been like 5 people do it or something like that.
I was gonna say if they broke it down to male and female, I would have been on both lists. Well, let me get to my first story first. My dad wouldn't let me do it. So when my buddy was in prison, so I didn't break him out of prison. He was getting out anyway. So I left a day and a half early.
Sure?
Yeah, well, that's what he told me.
Okay.
I picked him up at the bus stop, and they give him a bus ticket to come back. But I left a day and a half early. I went there to do it. It was like another 10-hour extra. So I went to do it. My dad for Christmas got that certificate. That's what I gave him for Christmas. And
what did he say?
he laughed. He didn't he's like, "Whoa." And he didn't, I don't know if he still believed it at the time because he didn't know I was really into doing this. So that happened. I mean, I was like, then I went, in that year, they put it on the website, and I tried to contact him. I said, "My name's not Brandy." They put Brandy Clark. I can wear earrings. I said, "But my name's Brandon." They never changed it. So I went back a year later for anniversary to see how fast I could do it.
Okay.
And I did it 4 minutes faster. 16 minutes for the first time. It was like 12 the second time, and they got me down as Brandon, I think, now.
Okay.
But I think even Eat Feast put me down as, hey, they got him down as Brandy, whatever. So this battery's about to die. So we might have to just back up and regroup. But I don't know. Did the TV work? Did you even use the TV?
We've been doing stuff here. There's very little downtime since I've been here.
Well, we've been trying to make this room like a travel the world room. So when people come, I wanted to sign the book. He's the first one to sign the book. That's a new record in this house. Yes, first record. So it's official. And well, it must have been a lie. I forgot what I was going to talk about. Well, about the room, I told to bring something. And I was going to remind you, but you know what? He's going to remember. So he bought something from who he is or the region he's from. So every time somebody comes here, I want to come in. Okay, this thing is overheating right now, but we've been talking a little bit, about 30 minutes. But like I was saying, I was telling everybody to bring something from their region. So when people come here, I can sit down and say, "Hey, this is what this is, and this is from here," and have a chat in here with everybody. And I think that'll be really unique. And I want to do one where I just faked what everything was and then go back and tell them. But then I don't know if everybody see it because everybody doesn't watch every single vlog. Right. I don't think some people skip it. I don't know why. They're numbered. So, is there anything else before we wrap it up for right now until we get to the car or whatever?
No.
He didn't get to see any deer.
No deer.
No deer. Okay. Well,
I think there's one other thing.
What?
GoPro, stop recording.
Okay, about to leave. Take Bob to the airport. I was going to take this box to the trash can that didn't get picked up yet. So they're going to charge me for the whole week, and they never came out. So I'm just going to get my money back from that week. You know, get credit for it. But we can't leave. There is a box here, but it has a nice sized dent in here, like a peek hole. I'm not sure what that's about, but we're going to get this inside. We're probably going to do, if this is, I don't know, if it's a good package and it's not messed up, you're going to see I think that's an island. They put a whole island in that box. But you're going to see us put together an island from start to finish. No fast forwarding, probably no fast forwarding. That's just cursing involved, and she's cursing like crazy because she don't read instructions. No, that's me. But maybe some bleeps. If it's not too much cursing, I'll just leave the whole video whole. It'll be a vlog, probably 272 or 273. But it's going to be a couple right after this, one right after this, the next one maybe. So tune in, please. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. And let me get this inside because we got to take him to the airport. He's going to miss his plane. Okay, see you in a little bit.
I just landed. I'm here with Brandon. Picked me up at the airport. I just landed in Memphis.
Bob, what do you think of the job down there?
It was interesting.
You got a working toilet now. I like to brag when it comes out right.
Could have gotten water from the toilet here.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was.
Yeah, it goes snakes around, go there, goes around there to their backyard. There's a little, see a culvert deal? You can walk over that.
Thank you.
Somebody has 160. You don't supposed to point your chopsticks at anybody.
You're pretty experienced with those chopsticks.
Yeah, you've been noticing? I've been trying to be, humble about it.
My gosh.
Somebody said keep the nightlight on in the bathroom.
Do you see what that is? It is like, this is not safe.
Because without Brandon, I'm not complete. So my pride in the USA, second only to the pride I have in being called your friend. Bob Shout, Notorious B.O.B.
Thank you very much for hosting me.
No problem. You get to worry about this one.
Putting up with some of my 17 one-blade attempts. Those were impressive.
A fishing pole? Oh, I thought it was a fishing pole. It was an antenna. Okay. Guys, gotta say bye to Bob. Had a fun time. We already got like a 30-minute video, but
Turn it more. Tasha.
Tasha, look at that. Tasha's here. She's still surviving, and I've been neglecting her a little bit. So now I got to do something fancy and go to Red Lobster and take her out to eat the Wagyu burger with the crab cakes. So we'll check that video out. I feel guilty, so I'm going to spend some money and take her out.
You gotta definitely get her Wagyu. Don't go.
She's got a headache too. I'm gonna get her Tylenol.
And the crab cakes.
And the crab.
Don't go either or.
No, it's going to be both.
That's
fancy.
Right.
It's fancy. It's not even Valentine's Day.
And not
because they sell the island. I bought her an island, but that was for Valentine's Day, so that's not.
I know, but don't you order it and then give her a bite of yours. Let her have her own.
Her own.
Yeah. You can get your own. But
so just order 2 of each.
Whatever you need to do, but make sure she gets one of her own.
Okay, I will. Yeah, because people do say, "Hey, why don't you feed her?"
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Well. Had a fun time. Maybe next time it'll be a lot better circumstances. We'll maybe get to do the big 25-pound burger.
Hopefully we get to do the burger, and I definitely want to see or help build the chicken coop.
Yep, and if Mike and Brett's not available, we're gonna pick 2 subscribers maybe, or I don't know. Just we'll see. We'll see. But chicken coop, I might have chickens by the time you come. I don't know.
That'd be nice. I can't wait.
Can't
to
eat
see,
them.
Can't wait to see the chickens on the video.
One bite egg, maybe.
One
I
bite
don't
egg.
know.
The small chickens I could probably do in one bite.
Okay, well, I'm gonna help him get out of here so he can not miss his plane. And I really do thank you for coming.
Thanks for having
I had a
me.
good time, even though circumstances. So
No,
we bonded more. I think.
I was in a brand new room. They built a brand new room for me.
Yeah,
Everything was
got a bed
new,
with a mattress.
everything.
Yeah, how did the mattress sleep? Because we don't. That's
Very good. I
Okay.
had no problem sleeping. Honestly, I was
I was
good.
worried about that mattress because we haven't slept.
You didn't hear her slamming doors or nothing in the morning, have you?
No, I heard somebody slamming drawers, but you and I were the only people up, and I thought it wasn't me slamming. So
She's too busy slamming. You didn't see her. She was
No,
too busy slamming doors. Okay, no, that's me. That's what she said. Okay, well, let me get his bags, and I will catch y'all later. Okay,
see you guys.
go stop recording. Talk to you guys later. You're gonna still sit in the back? She don't want to sit near me. Look. Wow. Okay. I did take a bath today. All right. Well, we're gonna go. I just lost all. I lost it. I have to do it. I thought of Seuss, Dr. Seuss, maybe. I'm gonna get off here. I just lost all train of thought.
Drive.
Okay, I gotta go. Go stop recording. Oh, hey guys, I'm just pretending like I didn't have the camera on and reading, looking at the pictures. We're by the post office, and this came, you get some kind of junk mail, and I call them sell bills, but they're sell ads, I guess. But Kroger and Hernando is freaking fabulous, so I'm keeping this one. I'm going to check that out later. I did get Burger King coupons. I'm doing more restaurant reviews and maybe some speed challenges. So I have a coupon book here for Burger King. They have a lot of coupons on it. And I had a Subway that expired the day everybody closed down. So with the snow and everything, so that was obsolete. I did pick up a package that was at the post office. Our post office has been closed for about a week, but it was in the mailbox. They had a key. So I went to open my mailbox with my key. They had a key in there. So I got that key, went to the bigger mailbox and opened that up, and this came in. It's already open. I didn't check exactly what was in there. I just made sure that it wasn't for Bob because we took him to the airport, and I know mail was running like 3 or 4 days late. So I said, hey, Bob, open this up. You might have something in the mail. He's like, why would they send me something? I'm like, I don't know. They watch my channel. They might know you was coming, and they might have sent you something in the mail while you was here. So he opened it up, and there's 3 or 4 gift receipts here. Trying to see. Here's enjoy your gift. It's okay to show on video. From, it says Audi A8L, but it's Audi. It looks like Audi. It just depends how you look at it. I'm just joking, guys. There you go. Proof. Huh? You talking to me? Oh. Excuse Tasha. She's in there. In her own world. Okay. Let me see what's all here. Okay, all of them say from Audi A8L. There's 3 gifts in here. We have chicken salt vegan original. We have a salt lick dry rub original like no other. And one's a salt lick dry rub garlic. So there you go. And have lots of chocolate. Milka. I don't know where this is from. It looks like it's from another country. I don't see where it says it's from though. There's a lot of different flavors here. A freaking lot. We have to do a food review probably just on this one pack. I'm gonna open them up now. Oh yeah. Caramel, white chocolate, alpine milk, broken hazelnut, raspberry cream, cherry cream, and there's a lot of different ones. I'm trying to see where is this like, do you know where this would be from?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
No, it should say it on there. You need me to come read it?
Deutschland. Huh, okay. So this is a Dutch thing. I'm gonna do a little bit more research before I do the food review with Tasha, if she wants to do this with me, and we will give you a little more information. But bam, there it is. I think it's Dutch. But I want to say first and foremost, thank you very much. Really appreciate you guys sending me this. I think him and his wife sent this. Look, there's even more. Cow spots? That's the name of one of them. Okay. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm glad there's only 10 because I had to take my shoes off to count higher than that. Well, thank you very much. And I want to tell you guys too, we have an island in there. The island does fit in the front room, but you saw it. It's a kitchen island, not an island like Maui Wowie. But we're going to put that together tomorrow. What?
I'm tickled.
She was tickled, I guess, because of Cheech and Chong. Is that what it is? Maui Wowie?
Yeah, I thought about weed.
Oh, wow. I might have to put that in there if I remember.
Mostly Maui Wowie, man. Yeah.
Okay. If not, watch Cheech and Chong, okay? But the Labrador, blah, blah, blah. But we're going to put that together in real time. Real freaking time. I'm not fast forward or nothing. If she gets to cursing, I might have to put advisory on there. She gets to throwing stuff, I will have to just tell the kids to look away. I need help. Oh, speaking of help, hold on. I need to go over here because I almost forgot. The lighting might be bad, but okay, I can. The big light. Okay, I was minding my own business. I was in the kitchen, over yonder. I was in the kitchen minding my business, and somebody. Hold on a minute. Let me sit by you.
Why are you putting it on camera? Don't sit on my laptop.
I'm not. It's not on my lap.
Meat.
Okay. Somebody. That's what she said. Somebody says, "Hey, have you ever been to therapy?" So I'm like, I've been to alcohol. She goes, "Anything else?" I said, "No, I haven't been addicted to any other drugs. Maybe selling them, but just alcohol." It's like, "No, anything else?" I had a torn rotator cuff, so I've been to therapy.
No, I said, have you been to therapy? Not the kind for like alcohol and drug abuse.
Oh, I thought it was just for alcohol.
Sit down on the couch talking to somebody.
And no, I was just on the couch a little while ago with her, like right here. I'm like, but no, she goes, "Oh, okay." Like, why? Do I need to go? And she's like, "No, just asking. Like, does anybody ever just pop up?"
Me and my friends talk about therapy and stuff.
Look, let's just go. Hey, let's go to Walmart. I need a gallon of milk, or let's just go. I'm just want to go. Like
I may think you may need it one day.
I've never been to Disney World, but I'm like, hey, let's go to Disney World. Like, so that's the first time I would hear somebody say, "Hey, let's go to therapy." Let's just up and
I
go
didn't
to therapy.
say let's, as in me.
Oh,
you.
me. Oh.
Let's get that.
Wow, that's
right
even
now.
more of an issue. Like ADHD and everything else, it's like, I don't know.
That's what we blame everything on?
I think so. I have to. So
You
they
might need
treat
to talk to somebody about
they
that.
treat ADHD. Like, wow, they're gonna probably lay on the couch, and I'm gonna charge them by the time we get done with this. Okay, well, I had to get that out there because I'm just minding
Yeah,
my
I
business.
see. It was on you.
It was bothering me, but she just brought it up when I was minding my business again over there. This is a pattern. Okay, let me cut this off so she probably. I need a notebook. And she's on the couch. I need to start writing this down.
YouTube therapy.
YouTube therapy.
Yeah, that's what I'm laying on the couch doing.
Oh, okay. That's what she calls it. Okay. Well, I'm going to shut this down. We did have a good time at the Red Lobster. I'll put some videos in now, or I might have already did it. I'm just talking right now, guys, because I'm not editing the video. When I edit, I'll figure out exactly where I'm putting the Wagyu burger and the. I do have to say this before I shut down. Let me.
I missed Bob already.
Huh?
I said I missed Bob.
Oh, she missed Bob already. Okay. Well, I want to tell you guys this. I need to do more research. Okay, yes, I do have a problem. I need to go to therapy because I need to do more research for my food reviews for you guys. You deserve a better food review research before I even talk about stuff, because we did a Wagyu Red Lobster that's already out that I said, hey, we didn't know this came with bacon, because I took the bacon off. I took the picture and everything off, and she let the bacon nestle on the Wagyu and cheese while I got the pictures, and then I took it off to eat it for dessert. But I was like, hey, I didn't know it came with it. But the name of the burger is called, was it Wagyu?
Wagyu bacon cheeseburger.
Wagyu bacon cheeseburger. And I'm sitting here saying I didn't know the cheeseburger had bacon on it. So, and then we talked about the freaking crab cakes, and I'm like, hey, I got breadcrumbs. We're talking about breadcrumbs, but then she read in the car afterwards, oh, it had brioche. Okay, that's why she's in the reviews, guys. Some of you guys, hey, why is Tasha in the reviews? She probably knows how to say the stuff better than me. And you're like, what is he talking about? Brioche. Well, brioche. And it had crumbs of brioche in there and fancy. So that, if they have therapy for how to do food reviews, I will go. I'm telling you now, I have a problem with that. Well, okay. On that note, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching this vlog. Again, look in the descriptions. Bob will be in the descriptions. This is the last vlog of the trip and he should be landing pretty soon. I think he lands like 6 or 7. What time is it?
It's 6:30.
6:30. He should be landing pretty soon. I'm gonna go ahead and ask, text him, and he'll get it when he lands. If he's not landed, if he's made it safe and sound.
Did he do a food challenge on the plane?
Oh, I sure will. Ask him if he'd done a food challenge on the plane, but they didn't serve any food on the way here, he said. But he said he didn't ask either. I guess you don't ask, they won't do it. So, closed mouth don't get fed.
It has to be over a certain amount of hours for them to give you actual food.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get off here because it's kind of rude for somebody to be talking in the background and not be in the video. Like when you call somebody and say, hey, tell them I said hi. Like, hey, said hi. Like, reminds me of Cherokee Kid. If you haven't saw Cherokee Kid, it's an old 1990-something movie.
I haven't.
You haven't? Cherokee Kid. Sinbad is in it. Sinbad, okay? And I did take my earrings. Speaking of Sinbad, I took my earrings out because I took a shower and my head hurts. So I'm, if you got to lug this thing around all day, your head will hurt too.
Y'all look the same color.
Sinbad, yeah. Well, Sinbad, here, okay, I'm going to tell you this and I got to go. But Sinbad was standing here. Sinbad's dad was here. Sinbad's mom was here. Sinbad's mom would never talk to him, or was it his dad? I think it was his mom. He goes, hey, tell such, I forgot his name in the movie, but tell him I said bye. He goes, hey, your mom said bye. And he kept talking through his dad. And he's like, hey, Mom, I'm right here.
Mom, can I ask you something?
Yes, baby.
Ever since I've been little, whenever you talk to me, you talk to him and I'll be standing right here.
You tell him that he is going to go and get himself killed. Now, you tell him.
Sorry, that's just something in the movie that I always remember. Okay. Well, on that note, you're confused. That's how I'm all day long. Okay. Join the club.
See, therapy.
Yeah. Go to therapy. Go to therapy. But I'm going to food review therapy for you guys because you mean a lot to me and I'm trying to keep you. Nothing else I got to say. I don't know what you're waiting on. You need therapy if you keep watching. You need therapy if you fast forward. How about that? You need therapy if you freaking skip stuff and not miss all the good stuff. You need therapy. You need laugh therapy. So rewind this whole video and watch it again. Watch the ads. You need therapy.
Well, if you don't get out that camera.
I was going to say she's waiting for me. Okay. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Hey, thanks for watching the video again. If you haven't visited my website yet, the address is www.DaGarbageDisposalStore.com. You can navigate through the top, all these links right here. There is actually a question and comment form. If you have any questions or comments, fill that out and it'll go straight to my email. At the very bottom, there is a free newsletter. Just sign up right here and you'll get a weekly newsletter. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting on? Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit see all so you get all the notifications and don't miss the videos. Please comment. I like to listen to your comments and respond to you. So I do like to interact with you guys. Please share the video with your friends, family, even your boss, and have a great day. Let's meet other plans.